Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a little bit of a background story and stuff that has been going on in my house. So my grandma has been doing construction, as you guys may know, but on top of that there has been a couple of things that have happened recently that just don't add up. So first, the other day we tell her something broke in our backyard. She says that night she saw it break and that there was a big thunderstorm. When there was not a thunderstorm, my father didn't hear anything because he was awake at the time. And my mother didn't hear anything either because she was also awake at the time. And that time was around 2 a.m. because my dad barely he came to grab a drink and my mom went to use the bathroom, and they both were awake at the time, and there was no thunder and no rain or anything. So my tarp broke in the backyard. As you guys may see, it's split in half, and basically there's been a lot of construction going on in my home, as you guys may know. So my grandma, she's been having these guys over doing construction for her because her kitchen and her whole house downstairs is a mess. She has these black tiles, she has this orangey color of paint, she has these dark red cabinets, and this sheetrock that doesn't even go with it. And actually, I know my house isn't beautiful or anything, it's not perfect or anything, but it looks much better than hers at least. It's not a parade or anything, it's not full of clown looking colors, it doesn't look like a clown house, but her house does look like a clown house, and she doesn't want to change any of it, and she doesn't want to get any of that stuff fixed. Because my house used to look like hers until my dad actually fixed it all, because all these walls all had tiles up to around here that were black, and then the rest were painted a different color. I don't know what color it was, but then my dad put wood, and then he put sheetrock, so that's now these walls. And I know it's smaller, the room and all that, but if you take it all off, it looks terrible. And I know people aren't perfect or anything, but she's been having many guys over to do things for her, so it's very suspicious, and I feel like she's just lying to us. And she's been having many people into her backyard, and my parents already told her off that she needs to tell them, and she needs to be here while they're doing the stuff, because the other day she left while one of the guys was doing something in the backyard, and we left because we're not gonna get into that, and there was nobody here in the house, and our backyard looked a mess at the time. It doesn't really matter, but on top of that, something happened to our pool. Our pool, actually, it's a mess now, and we actually had to order around 3 to 4 things for the pool because they just aren't there anymore. And it's not really good because we're wasting a lot of money, and this money we need so we can move to Florida, and once we move to Florida, we actually can have a life down there. But she does not want us to leave or anything like that, because she likes staying over here. She takes care of little kids, but then she calls me and makes me take care of them, and she only pays me 20 bucks. But this time, since I'm older and I need more money, I'm gonna raise the price to 25. But since I have an assistant, those 20 bucks, I'm gonna have to raise the price to 45. I get 25, and my younger brother that's gonna be helping me will only get 20. I don't really care at all right now because it's just a mess. Our pool wasn't even fixed. The weather is beautiful outside, but we can't go outside because there are too many bugs. A lot of the machines that we had last year, like a fog machine and a pump for the pool. The pump for the pool is broken. Two things broke for that. One of the thing to keep the water warm actually broke last year, but this year it was even worse. My dad wasn't gonna get into it. And another thing that we ordered was to keep the water at a good temperature, which is 40 and above. But the thing is, every single time we use the pool, we always splash a lot of water out. But the good thing is last year my dad started putting the hot water, so people would sit right by the hot water, get all the hot water on them, and that was keeping the pool nice and hot. So now I'm just going through all my evidence and stuff, going through all my facts, looking at all the evidence and stuff. It clearly states that whoever is going in the backyard, I'm going to be leaving cameras back there. I need to buy cameras. I need to keep that all safe because that is our property. That is my mom and dad's property. That is not my grandma's property because she never paid to fix that. But now this year, she wants to put in money and she wants my dad to do everything. And a little background story about my dad. I was, the 17th of the month of my birthday is a day that is my birthday. The 17th of, I'm not going to say the month or the year, but the day before that, a couple years ago, it was around 3 to 2 years ago, my dad actually got injured. 7 kitchen cabinets fell on his back. He was a truck driver, but now he's a phlebotomist. He's been a phlebotomist, but he ran out of jobs that would accept him. So he just moved on to the next best thing, which was basically truck driving because he was enjoying himself. Because he really likes going to places. He likes driving a lot. But now that he's injured, he only can drive for around an hour or two. And after that, he needs to stop, take a break, or somebody else needs to fill in for him. And it's actually very sad because I try a lot, I do a lot, but my dad does more. If you guys see, I'm gonna turn on my LED lights. Yesterday, he put these in the room, and it took him over an hour. You know why? Because of his injured back. And I feel bad and all, but he also yells at me a lot because he blames me for a lot of stuff. Like yesterday, our neighbor's son that is ill. He's not dying or anything. He just has a disease, and he painted these lovely rocks for us. We took them, and after that, we basically were there. We grabbed them. We said thank you. They were so beautiful, and then he offered one to my mom. They were beautiful, and he went around the whole neighborhood and knocked on everybody's door. So he gave a rock to everybody, and that actually shows him a lot of love because he's actually very sick, and this disease isn't how he was when he was born or anything like that. He's a very nice kid. But once we were coming up the stairs, my brother, I was looking at my mom while she was saying goodbye to my neighbors, and my brother was walking. I was at the top of my stairs. My brother went into the door. I told him, can you move a little bit faster? He hit himself on the doorknob, and my dad came running, screamed at me, almost hit me. He hit the wall. He didn't break the wall, but he can, and he would have if it wasn't for if he didn't see me crying. I started crying because I don't know who he is anymore. He blamed me for doing it when when my brother was the one rushing even more, hit himself, and my brother said that it was my fault when I didn't do it. And it just breaks my heart to see that my father blames me of stuff that my brother does not want to take for his own actions or anything like that. So the other day as well, he got hurt the same way, but it was in our backyard. We were playing on the trampoline with the water, because on the top of the trampoline we have this thing that shoots out mist, but my dad unscrewed one of the tops and it was shooting out water like if you were in the shower. And we were playing, we were bouncing, and we both came bouncing the same way. I touched him like this, like if I was touching him I went like this to